Namaste, witchlings. How are we today? Hoopa. It is Friday. Holy shit, it's Friday. We are almost at the end of, well, we are at the end of yet another wonderful week. The first week of May. Holy shit. So, doing pretty good. You know what? Pardon me. 1 second. I'm going to mute for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Asking for a fresh cup of coffee. I'm sorry. I'm almost done with this one, and goddess knows I will not survive this without more coffee. It's been a long day already. The boys were awake earlier than normal today. Therefore, the dogs were awake earlier than normal today. Therefore, mom is awake earlier than normal today. So, yeah, it's a day. All right. Now, I need to clean my little plate here. Ooh, you know what? I can give you an update. I ordered my candle set, so I'm super excited about that. Give me a second and I can tell you when it's gonna be here, because I am super duper excited to get it. Yes, it will be here tomorrow. Yay! So I will have it for next week's, for Monday's daily draw. Yes! Yay me! Happy die! Alright, so Sergeant is doing so much better today. Little fucker. He needed to go potty last night. And so being a good mom, I was gonna take him out to the green belt, which is, what, 100 yards from the house at most, and let him go potty and then come back home. No. Oh no. This was not what he wanted. This little turd muncher decided to drag me all the way down the main drag out here by our home. We have the main drag, we have the green belt, and then we have our street. So he decided to drag me all the way down the main drag to the next road that intersects with our street, which is where there's some new construction. I think it's going to be an office complex. And then all the way back up to, I walked almost a mile with him last night because he refused anything else. Little shit. I love him. I truly love him. But there are days when he does not realize he is 12 years old and recovering from being injured. He was a happy puppy. So, for Sergeant's continued health and happiness, he's a good boy. I love my puppy. And then it's springtime. The weather is warming up. My lips are chronically chapped anyway. So we're using the Vaseline Lip Therapy Pink Bubbly. Okay. Oh, oh, excuse me. We shall get started with our notes or our card. Boom, boom. Ah, I stand corrected. Apparently, it's going to be a logistics center. All right, and scrolling up in my notes. One of these days, I'll remember to do that. Our first card. We have the Queen of Swords. Who does she remind me of? Don't remember. Other than a Barbie. Maybe She-Ra. Ah. The Sorceress. Maybe? Yes. She vaguely reminds me of the Sorceress from He-Man. I gotta look this up and show you guys now. Sorceress of Castle Grayskull. Sorceress. Castle Grayskull. Ha! Vaguely, she just doesn't have the wings. But she's got the blonde hair. Ah, the Castle Grayskull sorceress had the falcon head. Maybe not. Anyway, moving on. The Queen of Swords. The Queen has unflinching perception and can cut to the truth of the matter in seconds. She can be blunt, brutally honest, and very forward. But just because she's truthful does not mean she's lacking in compassion and humor. She's still understanding because she can truly see the entire situation for what it is. If you are the queen, it's time to set your emotions aside and try to view things intelligently with clarity and honesty. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. This knight is all action and does not spare any time to stop and think. They pursue their goals singularly and recklessly. Their unstoppable passion is inspiring, but comes with risks. If the knight is you, it's time to be bold and seize that crazy opportunity in front of you. It won't stick around for long. Enjoy this feeling of total confidence in yourself, but just be aware there can be unforeseen consequences for acting too impulsively. And then finally, hello, she has popped up a few times for us recently. We have the Emperor. Boundaries and structure make us feel safe. The Emperor is full of authority and creates a world full of rules and laws. She is a comforting answer to the chaos of the natural world, but she is rigid and uncompromising on her stony throne. She requires logic and reason above all else, and she is unafraid to lead and take the reins to shape the world around her. Though she lords over a powerful and grand cityscape, the river of life has slowed to a trickle behind her. Protect yourself if you need to. Don't allow others to walk all over you, and do not be afraid to stand up, take charge, and force change. Logic and reason may be the best approach for a particular problem, and by creating some stability in your life, you may be able to release some of that anxiety you've got. Don't lose touch with your compassion, though. Stubbornness and stoicism, not always going to be the best answer. Very true. Very true. All right, you guys are going to sit here for the moment. Cards into box. Clank. That's very noisy today. I think next week we are going to use the unicorn deck for a few days because I'm dying to use the new unicorn oracle deck. Moving on. Our oracles, speaking of, we have triggers. Are you being triggered by someone? Because it still hurts. Triggers hurt. They truly do. And, ooh, someone better. So, what I'm getting from the oracles is triggers still hurt, someone better. You have someone in your life who is deliberately triggering you, and you're about to find someone better. Do you have someone in your life who deliberately triggers you because they either don't think triggers are a thing, they think you need to just suck it up and get over those triggers, or they just don't believe in them? They call you a snowflake. You definitely deserve better. We're just going to go with that. Our rune today, while I wrap up my cards, is Tivas inverted. Oh, come on. God damn it. Gotta use my right hand and. There we go. Now you can see it. Inverted Tivas. The divinity is Tyr. The letter is T as in top. The symbol is the spear. Element is air. The tree is the oak and the chestnut tree. Plant is monkshood and common sage. The stones are sodalite, sapphire, lapis lazuli. The color is bright blue, and the animal is the bear. Inverted Tiwas. We have already discussed the love connection. Well, we haven't yet, but we will. It can also, however, mean problems with property, health, or obsessive behavior. Obsessive behavior much? Ooh. Inverted Tiwas. There is an indication of losing energy through ill-timed or hasty action. The Knight of Wands. Enjoy this feeling of total confidence in yourself, but just be aware there can be unforeseen consequences for acting too impulsively. And then we get down here to Tiwas. Up, up, up. Okay, my microphone died. I am so sorry about that. All right, here goes. We're gonna go back to reading work. Inverted Tiba symbolizes failure associated with the activities of competitors who manage to bypass you. It can also mean that forces greater than those at your disposal have intervened. So basically, the powers that be, the universe, God, whatever, is sticking its nose into your business. Um, our key takeaway: your energy and creative flow are blocked. Mental paralysis, overanalysis, over sacrifice, and injustice and imbalance. Strife, war, conflict, failure in competition, dwindling passion, difficulties in communication, and possibly a separation, disloyalty, lack of planning, shortfalls, inexperience, and loss. Whew. Is it just me, or is everything the tarot, the oracle, and the freaking rune all talking about, the death of a relationship today? Hey, damn. Speak a little louder for those in the back today, I guess. Today's goddess, we have Kuan Yin. She is a goddess of compassion. She is Chinese, and her mythology. Oh, hello. Goddess of mercy and kindness, Kuan Yin began her life as a mortal princess named Mayo Shan. Her cruel father, a king, had married her two older sisters off to wealthy but very wicked men. Seeing their unhappiness, Kuan Yin asked to be sent to a temple to work and worship. The king complied, but ordered the temple residents to give her the most difficult and menial tasks and make her work while the others slept. All the animals around the temple saw the hardship she bore without complaint and came to help her. Tigers gathered firewood for the fire, snakes brought water, birds collected vegetables, and the spirit of fire cooked food. Sounds very Cinderella-esque. Yes. When Kuan Yin's father heard of the miracles occurring in the temple, he became angry and ordered her killed. When Kuan Yin was ushered to the gates of the afterlife, she heard a cry of suffering from below. She decided to retain human form and became a bodhisattva, a person who can reach nirvana but chooses to delay it in order to help suffering souls. Her goodness transformed her into a goddess. Now, just saying her name brings protection from harm. Often portrayed in a white gown and seated upon a lotus throne, Kuan Yin is a beloved divinity who bestows mercy and compassion on anyone who calls her name. She is a devout vegetarian, and her devotees will also follow her diet, especially on her sacred days. Call on Kuan Yin when you are in need of compassion and mercy, whether from yourself or others. Goddess of mercy and kindness, Kuan Yin is a favorite for altars because she brings pure compassion into your life. When she appears, she shows you mercy and gives you the love and support that you are seeking. Follow her example and be more loving with yourself. And then momentarily, we will get to today's Namaste and self compassion. Oh, goodness. Big yawn. Today's Namaste. Move the cauldron. All right. Take a rest in the rest room. I'm pretty sure this is aimed mostly at people who actually work in an office. Relax or meditate in the restroom. Everyone needs numerous breaks to use the restroom throughout the day, so why not make them part of your stress less routine? Clear your mind of negative thoughts or of any thoughts at all. Take an extra minute or two to meditate, then experience the warm water running over your hands while you wash up. Small breaks throughout the day can help prevent the buildup of stress related tension and promote peace of mind. I can actually see that working for a young mom too, because gods no. For some of us, the only time we get 2 seconds without a baby attached to us is when we sit on the toilet to take a pee. And even then, we don't always, especially if you have cats. Specifically, cats. Dogs will do it to an extent, but cats, the cat don't care. The cat will curl up in your underwear while you sit on the toilet. Ask me how I know. What else? Today's self compassion. Bring to mind a recent small frustration. Notice the sensations of the difficult emotions. Take a breath and then notice what, if any, other emotions may also be present in this moment. So while you are thinking of this small frustration, you're noticing the fact that you are frustrated, irritated, maybe even angry. But then I want you to take a deep breath and really take a good look and notice what other emotions are there. Is there some disappointment hiding under that? Maybe some jealousy because, maybe they're getting to do something you aren't and maybe want to. Get to the root of the frustration. It'll help you balance it a little better. Let me put these away and then we will get to Mr. Rogers for the day. Go, go. What does Mr. Rogers have for us today? When you combine your own intuition with a sensitivity to other people's feelings and moods, you may be close to the origins of valuable human attributes such as generosity, altruism, compassion, sympathy, and empathy. Empathy is important. Being able to put yourself into someone else's shoes is huge. All right, my darlings. It is Friday. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, as of right now. We will be doing, I'm going to go ahead and say Yoga Nidra Asana tonight. I'm still working on that new book of scripts that I'm enjoying. So come back in 6 hours. I can do math for Yoga Nidra. And that will be tonight. Again, we are suspending the Saturday yoga classes until I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing with them. I will be doing once they start up again, we will be doing chair yoga for the time being. I am working on figuring out doing yoga outside for a while because it is spring in the glorious Pacific Northwest and the weather is finally getting to be such that I can. What else are we doing? We're doing some other stuff. Patreon is the QR code. Come join the Patreon because we have some really awesome stuff coming up. Um, I have a really freaking awesome guest who will be joining me on the podcast sometime next month. I have an email out to their people. So I will be getting a date nailed down soon. I cannot wait to tell you who it is and why they are going to be joining me. Please come back and see us on that one. I'm so excited about this. Let's just say I was fangirling so hard last night when I found out that they are willing to do this. Let's see what else. We have some fun stuff. Um, I did get the 2 blogs up last night. I have on the socials the rituals that we were talking about on the podcast last night. I will actually be copy pasting them to the blog. Can't believe I forgot to do that. And otherwise, I think that's it. So, please spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and tell your loved ones how much you care because you never know. They might not be there tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you guys in a few hours. Have a fantabulous, magical, wonderful, blessed day. Get out there and enjoy the sun. I hope you guys are having some, and I'll see you later. Love y'all.